We all know the strained relationships that can result from a divorced family. But on this episode of Dr. WUUU, we're going to be looking at one exceptional case. Today we're going to be taking a glance at Sarah Lee and her daughter Jade and their dysfunctional relationship. Jade describes herself as a daddy's little girl, but she's not as angelic as she may appear outside of her father's presence. But at the same time, she's not as sure in herself as one might assume either. Take a look at these clips.
Ever since Jade was born, she's always liked her dad better than me. She would always want her dad to take her to the park. She'd always throw temper tantrums only when I'm around. I would tell him that she was becoming a problem child, but he would never believe me. Little Jade, come here! Is this your first time eating? What is this mess that you made?
I didn't do that.
Yes, you did. Stop denying it. Now you're helping me clean this up.
But I don't want to.
Well, I don't want to either, but you need to learn to take some responsibility and fix your mistakes.
Well, maybe if you weren't such a throbbing with and some coming out of I wouldn't be such a all the time. My mom says I should stay away from my dad, but why should I when he's treating me so much better than she ever did? When I was a kid, my dad gave me what I wanted and when I asked him, actually praised me and encouraged me. But my mom was so overprotective of me. Even now, she has no faith in me. She makes me feel like I can't do anything on my own.
There you are. It's 10 o'clock, Jade.
And
And your curfew is 4 o'clock. Where were you?
the library.
Oh, the library. As if I could believe that. If you want to go somewhere, take me.
Like you would let me go anywhere.
Hey, get back here! Jade will put a good face around her dad, manipulating him with puppy eyes, but I'm not the only one that she's being bad-tempered to. Her teachers, her classmates, her friends, she's just as much as a bully to them as to me. And ever since I got full custody over her, when her dad and I divorced, it's only gotten worse.
I don't know what everyone is talking about because people are saying that I am so self-centered, but I am not self-centered.
Jade, my whole family has been murdered last night.
My nails are really bad today. I am a genuine, honest person. Hey there, best friend.
Me? Best friend?
Yeah, you. I love that shirt, by the way.
Oh my god, thank you. It's really special to me. I got it from my sister. It was a parting gift, you see, before she got murdered along with the rest
Oh,
of my...
that's so interesting. Anyways, this Friday I'm going to this amazing party. There's going to be a lot of people coming. Are you maybe free this Friday?
Yeah, I am.
Great, maybe you can do this project for me that day? Everyone likes me, I know it.
No one likes her. I mean, she's popular and confident and pretty and all, but no one has a good relationship with her. She's the biggest bully at our school. People either hate her or fears her.
Okay, let's meet the mother behind all of this. Introducing Sarah Lee.
Thank you for having me here.
First, I want to tell you it is okay for you to come here to seek assistance when you know your methods aren't working. It takes courage to do that.
Thank you. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know why she's this selfish and manipulative.
Well, maybe this behavior is rooted from her childhood. You said she always preferred her dad over you, correct?
Yeah, and she still does.
Can you explain the relationship between these two?
Well, she clinged to her dad like some parasite, and that's only because he got her what she wanted, I think. She would manipulate her dad into getting anything that she desired. In comparison, she hated me. I don't know why she hates me. I always cared about her safety so much when she was a toddler. It's as if she sees me as some sort of rival.
And when did you start noticing this favoritism?
I think it started when she was like 3 or 4.
And she still acts like this around her dad?
Well, not nearly to that extent. But it's clear that she likes him more than me.
I think I know why Jade acts the way she does. Her behavior can be explained using Sigmund Freud's psychosexual theory.
And What's that?
As humans age, we have to go through various developmental tasks, and if we don't complete those tasks, we'll develop poor personality traits. One of those stages is the phallic stage. In the phallic stage, Freud believes we have a built-in hatred for the same-sex parent and attraction to the opposite-sex parent. During the ages of 3 to 6, we have to overcome this reaction. But it seems like Jade did not overcome this task.
But how does this make her selfish and manipulative?
Well, she often acted nice around her dad, right? And gave her what she wanted?
Yeah.
Well, now she's experienced with manipulating people because she had her dad as practice. Since she got whatever she wanted, she became used to getting whatever she wanted and expects that from everyone.
That makes sense.
Good. So now that we know the source of the issue at hand, let's take a look at the teenagers surrounded by this problem. After the break.
There is a house built out of stone, wooden floors, walls and window sills, tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel this is a place where I feel at home.
Welcome back, folks. Now that we heard Sarah's side of the story, let's take a glimpse at the other perspective of the story. Introducing Jade Lee. Hi, Jade.
Hi.
So, what's your take on this problem?
I think my mom is overreacting. I don't even want to be here. I don't see any issue.
What do you mean you don't see any issue? Don't you see the way you treat people? It's horrifyingly disgusting.
I only act this way because you raised me to be like this. You are always overprotective of me. So how dare you say this is all my fault?
What do you mean that
This is not my fault. You raised me like this is not your fault.
Screaming won't solve anything. Let's take a moment to calm down, okay? We both okay now?
It's her fault.
Jade, I noticed you mentioned your mother being overprotective. Can you give us a little insight to this?
I live with my mom most of the time, and even as a kid, she wouldn't let me hang out with my friends outside of school because they're such a bad influence. I think my dad told me that when I was 2 or something, she didn't let me do anything remotely fun like finger painting because she was afraid for me.
Is that true?
I mean, I'm just protecting her.
You're not protecting me, you're suffocating me.
Jade, how long has this been occurring?
I don't know, ever since I was like 2.
And how has these experiences made you feel?
I don't know, sometimes I don't think I'm pretty enough or smart enough or just capable enough.
I see. I think I know why you have self-esteem issues, Jade. Your behavior can be explained through Erik Erikson's psychosocial development theory.
What the fuck is that?
Well, Erikson believes that as we age, a new psychosocial crisis occurs in our lives. He believes our personalities is shaped by how we handle these crises. One of those stages is the autonomy versus shame/doubt stage. Because your mother was very overprotective of you when you were 2 years old and onwards, it explains why you have developed doubt in yourself.
What do you mean? How do these relate?
Well, because you always controlled her and prevented her from freedom, she doesn't feel confident in herself to do things on her own.
Yeah, that's right.
But I can't believe that she has self-esteem issues. Did you see those videos? She clearly projects herself as a confident, even cocky individual.
But her public self might not be the same as her true self.
What do you mean?
According to the social experience theory by George Hurlett Mead, we have two selves in a sense. Our I self is our true selves, our true feelings and thoughts. Our me self is our public selves, guided by the roles that we have. However, our I self and me self will often conflict, and that's the case with Jade here. Jade's me self may be confident and popular, but with her I self, deep down, she could be insecure.
Then why do I keep getting calls from teachers that she's bullying other kids? Those kids probably have insecurities too. Why don't you empathize?
I don't know, it makes me feel better, I guess.
Perhaps you are using projection as a defense mechanism to cope with your insecurities.
What do you mean by that?
Defense mechanisms are unconscious reactions to prevent extreme anxiety. They were first introduced by Sigmund Freud. You bully other kids for their flaws because you want to hide the insecurities that you actually feel. You don't want to admit your own faults, so you draw the attention away to easy targets. It's justifiable because you're human, but at the same time, you still need to stop bullying other kids. You're causing the same feelings in other people as your mom did to you, and that's not solving any issues.
Okay, but the environment around me isn't encouraging me. My mom keeps on berating me for my grades.
Is what Jade's saying true, Sarah?
I want Jade to be motivated in her schoolwork, at least enough to get a diploma.
I think I know why she's unmotivated. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Maslow believes that in life we all have needs. But there's an order to those needs that we have to fulfill. Based on the hierarchy, before Jade can be motivated to gain confidence, approval, and recognition in her schoolwork, she needs to fulfill the need of belongingness and acceptance. And it seems that she doesn't fulfill any of that with you.
I agree.
Oh, I never thought about it like that. How do I create that environment for her?
Our show is connected to many different programs and therapies. We could offer to help you guys get into family therapy, where you, Jade, and her father will talk and work out with issues with each other. You'll expect regular meetings with a therapist who will teach you guys ways to handle conflict, such as breathing techniques to refrain from entering uncontrollable emotions. The therapist may also give out little goals or homeworks to the family, if you understand what I mean. We could have both of you spend more time with each other to develop a stronger bond. These activities could range from small movie nights to hiking. And as for Jade herself, we could introduce some client-centered therapy developed by Carl Rogers. You can expect this type of therapy to have a very comfortable, non-judgmental, and empathetic environment, which is good for those self-esteem issues. You'll be the driver behind the seat in this type of therapy.
I think I'll be okay with that.
Me too.
That's good. Today we helped a broken family with a daughter who puts on an angelic personality around her dad, but a nasty attitude around her mother and peers. But at the same time, we discovered this popular pretty girl might not think of herself as that deep down. Hopefully, through more family and client-centered therapy, we will see this family grow stronger and happier. Stay tuned for the next episode on The Doctor